Right, umbrella holders. Just when you thought you had everything you need, Land Rover sell umbrella holders. We bought a load of them, and I mean a load of them. I bought hundreds of these. Right then, what do you get in an umbrella holder? A Land Rover umbrella holder. You get this. What? Right. Okay, so it is a little cartridge, and it sits under the seat here, so that you don't really know it's there. You get in and out, and it's reasonably accessible. It's quite a clever idea-ish, especially if you live in the UK. Yeah. So it's just a little. It's got. Do you reckon they use wheel centers for those? I reckon they did.
It makes sense to you.
It would make sense to. Are they the same size as a wheel center? Do they pop out? Don't know. Who knows? Right then. So it's got these 3 clips on the back, and you get a metal bracket. Metal bracket here with some bits and pieces. Let's rip into it, Tyler. And we are going to show you in this video how to fit an umbrella to your car. We are doing it on the Evoque seats, aren't we? Yeah. Have we shown people the rather rude symbol you get on an Evoque seat when it's worn? Should we sell? Or is that not family viewing, Tyler?
I don't know what you mean.
Have you not seen this?
No.
Have I not shown you this? What does this look like?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
Don't know. No ideas.
No idea.
Bizarre. When they're new, they didn't. But where the crease forms, anyway, it amuses George. Right. You honestly not seen that before? Right then. I think they've changed the design now.
Oh, thank God.
Right. Right then. I'm going to get the sack soon, Tyler. You know that. Right. You get 2 little bolts. God. This vacuum packing is good. And you get this bracket. Right, come on. And 2 little lock washers. Don't forget the lock washers. Oh no, are they like... Right. So there we go. Right, and what we have got to do is this is going to... These got captive nuts welded on it. That is going to go up behind there. We're going to put 2 bolts in. Then we're going to put the plastic clips in. Now, it all is easy, right? Now, there is a little bit of trim on here. Now, what you've got to do is you can do this in the car, but we can't see what you're doing. And you could probably do with someone kneeling or sitting on this top bit of the seat so that it takes the pressure off this edge. And what you need to do is start at one corner, right? And you need to pull underneath and pull this bit round. Now, you need to pull it down and round. Let me try and do this. I might need Tyler to help me. Let me have a look. No, I'm doing all right. I'm there. Right, and you think nothing's happening, but you keep pulling it down and round, and then when you get to the last corner, it'll all come loose. But the corner's the trickiest bit to do. So it's easier to do in the car. But now you can feel the edge here, so you can feel it. Right, and then when we got that off, right, I could try and show you what we've got there. So you've got a bit of channel. Now, I've managed to have a scoot around the workshop. Right, and it's effectively a bit of channel, just like this sort of channel here. Okay, and that is stitched on to the inside there. Okay, so where you see that, that's there like that. Okay, and what it's doing is this metal edge here, when you put it back on, you've got to make sure that's the metal edge coming down, and you get that trim and you pull it down, and it's got to go in like so. Be careful you don't get it stuck there, because you'll feel it on the seat. It's got to go actually into that channel. Right. And what that does is that reveals 2 bolt holes in here. Okay, we've got one there. Whoop, put my finger behind it, you'll see it there. Yeah. And then another one, again, I'll put my finger there, there you go. That was made by Brose. There you go. Right, so what we've got to do, put one of those over there, put that there. And then this should go behind here with the nuts away from us. And then we find that hole. There's one of them. Right, and then this, there you go, that all lines up perfectly. Look. Ooh, if I got my face out of the way. Thank you.
3 hands is always handy.
It is quite literally handy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's where the expression came from.
Don't you make it more difficult to get the trim back on?
I think it'll be fine. I think it's all hidden behind this foam, so you won't even... The story of the princess and the pea, Tyler. You worried that you're going to be feeling it on your thighs as you sit there with the...
Yeah. Only if you know about it though.
Okay, well let's get a 10mm socket, tighten that up. There we go. We've opted for a spanner. We had one on hand. Okay. Right, there you go. Right. So then it should be as easy as getting these clips. We've seen these clips before, haven't we, Tyler?
Yeah.
They look like the ones that hold the door trims on. Right then, okay. They don't sort of snap it, and they sort of, you have to fight them in. I've not done one of these before. They sort of, oh yeah, they do. There is a, yeah, they do. Oh yeah, there is a point. Yeah, you can see that there is a, so you do have to get them past the narrow restriction. That's a good word, isn't it? Oh, right, and then that should, if we line those up with air, so they reckon, Tyler. No, don't get too carried away. I would suggest it's going to be easier to put that trim back on before you put this on. Tyler was looking at me puzzled. Where are you? Right, so you need to start at the corner. Again, we've got to get it into that. We've got to get this metal rim. And if you look, they've put these little sort of barbed fittings on there to grip it a bit better. So you sort of got to get it round. And you can feel when you've got it round. That's actually all right. You can get it. Well, it's a little tricky with that on there, but you can't. You've got to bolt that bracket on. You can't. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. So make sure you can feel. I don't know if you can see there, but you can see that you can't see the edge of the metal. You can see that rubber trim is on all the way around. That's it. And then we're there. All right. Obviously, it's got these. They've made these they're not in a straight line. So so you always get it the right way up. They've made, and when you get it the right way up, the Land Rover badges will hopefully be the right way. All right then. Gosh, I got that one snapped in, but these others haven't yet. I don't know how I'm gonna. That's it. There you go. Have a look underneath there. See that? And they're all snapped and clipped in. And there you have an umbrella holder that should rotate. Oh, we were going to measure it, weren't we? Yeah. So your umbrella should go in there. Right. Like so. We'll show it in the car when we finish. Right. You've got to be careful because some umbrellas are bigger than others. This one here doesn't fit. So I think you've got to get one. Don't go for the elongated handle design. Right, your umbrella needs to be no longer than. If someone finds a good umbrella, let me know and I'll buy them and we'll sell them with the umbrellas. So he's about 290 max. Okay, and the diameter of your is about 65. But we didn't have a problem with the diameter. So there you go. Umbrella holder. We'll put it in the car. I'll show you that in the car, but good luck with that.
So there you go. Seats back in.
It's not bad.